Nini wale Ghana G kake fitness be one fear aerobics when your health work at aba kaba tashin I need few atishi ati. But the fitness I am in different levels, I am in different types. Over the years in Banagashi, ye Ghana for fitness industry maybe P no about no fee, but because one nako the benefits the importance of what is going on outside in Akas and what checking me. Jenny one G old one one tani okay kafitai. Kweni wafi competitive international stage because Scotty Abrochie Ameshe Kabale fitters they are way ahead of us. Ni wonye ni dan and wafi the same thing. Ni komie ni dan and wafio. One touching nag you know asani no kwaba ni wonye wake chaki wo ways a quite fast way the exercise, and that is why I think functional sports. But functional sports is more about kokuchu be mami or forefathers say or amake what even the village say onake ame dame chowa shike obama mi biane enoechi omana mokoni 50 40 in a stroke biana onyo na mokoni up the age of 25 all because wokwewe hojoba ni bi na san wo fi kwa lifestyle no yon bia wo tash wa fi bi na san wo hi kote nu chumo di pie wo kwa tash ka lebi ka shi beke ni te ko shi ba te she beta fa chekule ya washroom alone ko wo na ke no ne ke ni ba gba wona no ni hani hilapi ba wo body emi wo fitness no ke ba is more about movement ni bi no no fear sorry ni bi no ba no fear sha bi na tashi bi ni atelioni bini akutwashina wo no koni michi bini ke ogbeshi oba tishi bini ke okọ atwele oba afedo ba ko fitness ni but ke wo feel down na she will like she is a way of exercise. Our functional fitness is about one chongbe me bini ke ameshi ala me ni chumo ambanye ni ame move koni ka fit mo they are sedentary like ame fi stagnant I'm touchy one way na kind of move body frequently hani odaucho ni hani helabi bi kume ehi obody emi ni hani obody on feel very fit no look or young dane our functional fitness is about being no feel dane ehia ni actually into exercise or I divide into 6 categories I endurance ni for otri akwebenu otri iwale yo I strength oyewale I beni ofe multitasking kokwe ye ke ame kitchen ba ni ekenoko malano be e fonia e fortune simi e chumonoko I know actually mix na I power how strong we are ni one of you within some few minutes ni another one actually agility know how skillful you are because being football is a trouble the way you're able to move about on the field or like functional sports it entails a lot.
It entails a lot. Ofane ke okwa omashi TV no bo to hu ya radio no the punchline ne beke na make ba ha make ba ha ye efianye ne yo acho me ke Reginald onupa ne me ke le yo studio beke na acho le Mr. Charles Owusu Ansa leji head of functional sports league Ghana ne American no over the weekend I'm a fair program ko you draw white I'm a select players for functional sports league finals ne baba no over the weekend your program name you feel blamo me feel catch on
all I can normally NSA I'm a smonike oba develop a particular sports on your all the regions the functional sports about 2 years ago that is 2023 the first year of introduction of the sports but this last year of regionals this year on regional surgery where all the regions in Ghana was selected best athletes on town will form national team then international team no Bano Kamaya international competitions or for the past 3 months where regions what they kumase will fail into zones or combine northern region with Ashanti region. No bina was select athletes again. No brand what a central region or combine central ke western region. No select no combine Accra ke eastern region. What you know for Saturday ne was for Accra and then the eastern regions. Many was selected. That was the first phase. The second phase Ambabe kun and come back and that is when we will introduce them to the main routine and buffet in December. Then after that, then we prepare them for medicals, and then they will be ready for the finals in December. So what Nino Wofi Saturday is also part of the selection process. That was the first phase. Second phase will come in September.
Second phase will come in September. Where will be a no select me in Bamaji. How are you able to gather those?
Actually, where platforms, where social media handles, ni work programs more jame need for people to see actually no koneke mbano. Where groups pini wahame invitation kuna menye na ameba na ambafe competition ke okwe was system no your once one develop sports from the grassroots level. Was one over many Ameleno Kodoko about sports and then we groom them. When we groom them and you get them from the grassroots, come and die sports or now the quality that you are looking for. Well, many will come about. There are more of groups from Accra, Medina, and then other areas in the Accra vicinity.
Oh, okay. Me now can you select girls go guys go, that's boys and girls. I'm a program maybe neighbor.
I feel on the 20th of December.
20th of December. Specifically
Kari was Kari baby back in Kari, yeah.
Where go ofane hamibe few ko okwe meneme other regions me baba.
I'm a fan baba all the regions from where western region be baba, eastern region be baba, central region be baba, Kumasi be Ashanti baba, northern region baba. And one will feel national or I'm a fan baba together. Then they'll come and compete for the ultimate prize.
Okay, Mr. Charles, hold on few kehawo. One now, Mr. Prince Donu is a reporter of graphic sports. Go graphic sports. I'm online. I'm a social media. He's one guy. A handle ne kema diani ne ete congressman ye Ghana Soccer of Excellence pam. E ba hawo
rundown.
No ni ite no ye congress mene ofane where wakwalo eke watu ebolo nyenye kwe o mashi TV no ke yibu watu ehu ya radio no beke mene on the 12th August Congress tino the Ghana Soccer of Excellence pam ne FAB ameke upcoming season ni bi fair ya gelation where mokone yi ojen ba hawo report ne kenofia no ne tino the Ghana Soccer of Excellence. Prince, good evening. Hello, Prince. Hello, Prince. Yeah, good evening, Prince. Tete. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Prince. Ofana, good evening. Mene wale yake oye pram Ghana Soccer of Excellence. Ghana next season nibi know about fe league Division 1, Premier League, Women's League, other leagues I cannot fear no ayawie sani ye pram mene oya je ofane obanyo blami fi o ke hawo obanyo wie about Congress mene ke hawo ye umashi TV no ofane.
Thank you very much again opportunity me on having me the first Congress of the Ghana Football Association I mean I'll go for Ghana name about Congress, sports fraternity, football fraternity, FM, Rio, main point here that when I change the constitution, allow amend the constitution, when the president allow amend yellow, a banner, all the 3 terms instead of Randy or JB like 2 terms for the incumbent president. So in banner 2019, me acting as a normalization committee. The president and the Islamic Kubana number 2 video announced the video set up normalization committee constitution again. President have 2 years or 4 years each. The honorable president get to president win the affairs secretary 2 years ago. They have about the win the good or Nakatema by end in 2027. No, they are any DFA and all the Afia amendments attack president Ibuani 3 times instead of the 2 times previously. No, you know, they have no money. Ada motion body and well media woman affiliate automatic you vice president can DFA or where none of you be none of you are actually behind the that would executive council some of the president for pushing on money presidency many bad form executive council and they will select the vice president from among them at their first meeting. The more than the Yoshitiana and Tawani, I can feel automatically I'm a fail. I can vice president, only know we are put here no matter the world. We are put president never fail, take them. Landslide, if you be there, I'm going to know why I 123, the 114 voter, yes, community president, for re-election 2027 get the Obama rising from Ghana, every president in Africa, in the Confederation of African Colonia, you born in Africa. I'm the second vice president. The third most powerful my the affiliate CAF interclub, competitions committee, chairman, in a continental level, she's still when they are getting to the 27 years, she may critics of this amendment to be saying it was done just for him. But every women people can be a man, Tomo, Safu will do, and Safu do near the continue my delay. Getting your feeling, she has a calf, FIFA fan in Amebole, I feel like I'm a president by 3 terms, no year to no DFA constitution. Executive council member is Abaya 3 terms. She president 2 terms. It doesn't align because the school and the president work together. So I told her I feel fair for me. The end of the people, a joint get now, no, they get 2027 is where no by I lose a book, a African president, a back a year, but never a year president. I look for nature, a field position and lower for re-election. That's the argument of the year if you do something for the yes. So that's what happened to the EFA Congress. They voted for the extension of the limit of the president. But most important, the president in his speech, he revealed many things that are ongoing again in the country that should be a source of good news to many, especially the local class. Corporate Premier League, again, after the announcement last week, at the sample productions never feel like the coverage of the league in terms of TV's productions. as part of that deal, every Premier League, 18 Premier League clubs, Mufiamo Bana 1 million Ghana cedis each. Appearance fee, that is in a man, Bastati. No, Dino Kune, Nakwe Bano, that where legally Bane is where we now put Oba Kaimi, Oba correct me, around 400,000 Ghana cedis or so.
That's 500,000 Ghana cedi. Old 5 billion.
The winner of the league, you call 500,000. She got an appearance fee every 18 clubs. About 1 million Ghana cedi. That is my league. At the when President Kent Okle, who is the president, he announced that winner of the league about 2 million Ghana cedis. Don't down, which is a massive improvement on what the winner received in the season just gone by. The runner-up by now 1 million Ghana cedis. Second runner-up, 850,000, and third place 850,000 Ghana cedis. Fourth 750,000 Ghana cedis. The fifth I think is 7,000 Ghana cedis. Or even the fifth place team will get more money than the one who won this season. So according to him, it's a very good news for all the clubs. They should be happy about it. Those who swear one league, last season, every club that about the league, the appearance fee was 80,000 Ghana cedis. She can just season about now 120,000 Ghana cedis. So it's an improvement. Then the referees, referees welfare, bad officiating, bribery and corruption, and so that referees cannot be manipulated. No referees were announced package. Nice ones, nobody announced that Ghana Premier League referees, FIFA referee, where every match over here, 2,500 Ghana cedis. You can FIFA referee where every match 2,000 Ghana cedis. If one league referees who over here, individual with 1,000 Ghana cedis. Massive improvement and referees that is about 2 pair of boots, about 3 sets of uniforms, in addition to 3 sets of warm-up uniforms, for them to use throughout the season. The referees there who package there announced that another one too is what they have this partnership NTC State Transport. They can referee Ghana Accra and AIA match here. Kumasi, Alo Dalby, Alo Heni. Join NTC I get 50% discount. Don't still is good to work. And a lot of incentives to motivate the referees and so that they'll be well in the league. And that was also very welcome to the members of Congress. Where Women's League that Women's Premier League, they have announced massive improvement in their everything, the remuneration, the money to the winners, and more competitions. Even how that work about to under 50 under 50 UAE league. Tomorrow was to a cold league, boys they were 13, 15, 17 who choose to continue. They have a lot of packages for them, all league with every regional cold league winner or even district level course winner. You at least get a set of jerseys and other incentives and cash from the DSA. Encouragement, do more to improve the game. These are some of the good things that he announced, but the critics will also say that still these cash incentives are not enough because the Premier League team 1 million Ghana cedis is nothing for them to even take care of their bills for it 1 month and all that. But it's a good step forward. The advocates of Keto Kriku and the DFA, executive committee or this administration, they also say. So basically this is a roundup of, I think what happened at the Congress today, and if you have anything else to ask me, maybe I can respond, in that respect. Thank you very much.
Prince.
Yes, sir.
Where I'm a check constitution about 3 times.
Yeah, when anybody at 3 terms as GFA president.
Ne Prince, offer the main people stand the theory. Ko kwa current administration. Ko kwa nibi ne no your previous administration led by President Kwesi Nyantakyi. Ne it the first term, second term, third term. Ke anas expose ke nibi ne ba no. Na ke Dr. Kofi Amoah ke will be a ba na me ba normalizing your system well a chon ake Kofi Amoah committee 2 term na me ke ba it wasn't good allo 2 terms a share current administration
That is the surprising thing, and the big question has been asked that then what was the essence of the normalization committee if the set principles of the constitution or the rules they set to govern Ghana football from that time going forward, because after the announced expose it was like Ghana football was in its knees and it was so corrupt and it was so very very poor in respect of very good administration. The world normalization committee, the government committee of experts led by Dr. Kofi Amoah, a renowned, businessman who was chairman of the local organization committee of the,
2008.
Way back in 2000, in Ghana, CBA. No, the actually, for the normalization committee went for almost a year. Then he had a root study, a roadmap study. GFA after elections they can't win. No, me after that kind of normalization committee. This is the first 2 terms of that normalization committee after the setup, and right at the end of the term of the first person to become president in that term, and now the second term, he has decided to overturn the work or whatever constitution or the rules the normalization committee set up. The war about the normalization committee, is it useless or it can just be thrown under the bus? In the whole comparison, but no new war, a boxing, Ghana boxing authority,
Prince, hold on here. Honor, the reason why I asked you this question is about the GBA, because from all indication, the National Sports Authority, led by Yampo will be the last meeting. What can be feared? I'm a town now make a normalization about GBA. Me, Jamo, GB, Bekabia Jamo, name me here, G. Ke normalization by GFA. Ne, I'm a near fair no fiano nemoko, Baba Power neighbor Tonaka Beno. Na town na chake. I attack a constitution. Ne for the 2 terms, I 3 terms. Naka Okwa will be there who ne ameba power for the past 6 years. 1 year will qualify for under 17 World Cup. 1 year will qualify for under 20 World Cup down. Black Meteors Eyako Olympics game down. Blasters World Cup what they sang 2006. Last time 2010 what the quarter final for. Now me power now make what the World Cup I jawa your group stage ni. Ofa no musician. Women's football. Black maidens are disqualified where AFCON World Cup. Ko kwa Black Queens who in fact the last AFCON were third. As far as history is concerned, women AFCON Ghana have played at the grand finale before, not once, not twice. What third place where ye go down. Ne ko kwa na time ba 2025 no what the AFCON women no ya third. Ne woba nya ne woka wo girls say ya parliament can be do girls say amebo modern we ko kwa na me fe ke ake aya congress na ya check congress 10 ne wo bi ne amepe ne ya fe ye ke ha current administration Obiake was sports ebanye ya no wa allo with boxing aka normalization ho abajen
But now that they are in power, the president, one way or the other, has as his critics would say, majority of the class in his pocket, or they are all, he has the numbers, as some people will say. So if you take anything to vote, he will win. And all counts are he being in power and, gaining the authority of being in power and the advantages of being the incumbent and access to all the resources, sort of. So he's placed himself in a position that he has the people, once he goes to vote, he will get it. So that's the question. What should the normalization committee do for Ghana boxing too? Are they also going to come and, work and set up a roadmap? This is what we want GDs to do. We want you to do 2 terms of office for a president, this president, and then we elect a president. A president goes 1 term, goes a 2nd term, and by that time, he has most of the board or most of the people that will vote with the electorate, the Congress, the electorate. It needs puppets to say, and he can also decide to let them, because once it has the democracy, the side effects of democracy. Is democracy alright? That is, everybody, that's the decision of the majority carries the vote. But still, majority can be, compromised by the leader. Because at the end of the day, it's not the whole country or the whole populace in the boxing fraternity or the football fraternity that by the various delegates that are the leaders or the groups that make up the football association or the Ghana Boxing Authority. And they are just individuals who, when the president works with them, he gets an advantage to be in their face and working with them. And once he's the one that makes the shot, he gets an incubate advantage. And that's what the GFA we have seen work especially for Keto Petuka. And about 127 people that voted, only 6 were able to say no against him going for the term. And most of them, if you ask them the reason why they gave they are not for him to, for not necessarily, they argue that it's not for his advantage, but he's the one in office and he won the last election by a lot. I think he went on a post. So who is going to oppose him now when he comes, when he will not able to oppose the
Price.
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 It's clear that he's a clear hit.
Price.
It's a very dangerous business, and maybe it may not be too late for even the National Sports Authority or the Ministry of Sport and all those clamoring for normalization committee for Ghana Boxing Authority, and maybe as the boxing people and the current board their term was extended by 1 month, and the acting president is with Japan or the boxing people committee. I think they trust the people to be giving the law to draw a room as to Ghana boxing to elect the new president at the appropriate time that was set for elections. For elections were taking place last month in July when the term of the previous president Ivan Hussein, who was forced to resign, who has ended, and the new election was held 3 days before that day, and the new president inaugurated in office, or if he had gone and been re-elected. So it's a very nice situation for Ghana Boxing at this point. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Even nobody knows who's going to be the members of the normalization committee that is going to set up to run Ghana Boxing.
Praise. What take about boxing me? J boxing me. Well, me big question here. Owner. Non-National Sports Authority Tower and Price, run up your destiny for me and let's come back to the studio, please.
Okay. I check the constitution for the president. The 2019 normalization committee, the president is set up after the former president of the senior station was, disgracefully, put out of office. And normalization committee, I rule like a position that they are dead. So no one is dead on a year than I can know normalization committee again. What is the 2 terms? She after only 1.5 the current president, he has become so powerful. He is very, very powerful where nobody can doubt it. He has been able to move all the way to become second vice president. What did he say yesterday that this will have political leaders should have been he disgracefully bowed out of he went there for the CAF vice president and also a FIFA executive committee member. He has risen to the pinnacle, and many people were tipping him to become a CAF president, you know, until that disgraceful end. So Kev was even saying to AA that even though many thought Ghana would get an opportunity at the high table of CAF again in such a short time after he has
Praise.
to become the second vice president. Oh, it's a very, it's been become a very powerful country.
Praise.
One thing to talk about that thing.
Praise. Thank you very much for your time. I am grateful, and Wakwala Huna Mayo Mashi TV radio, and they are also grateful. Thank you. But with our last word, it is not Katokwe, but the more ne aya said no ne aya ne she aya nutumo ne wa former administrator to former president ameba nutumo na ameba tu ne eke Ghana esejen. It's not about him Katokweku. Yes, I'm stating this to you. Nutumo no hinijan about 1957 ne wa form Ghana Football Association. Nutumo ne Nana Fredia batu ya CAF. Nutumo ne Alaji MND Jawula batu ya CAF. Nutumo ne Mesonhini ba Charles. Nutumo ne Nana Sambu Badla amebatu ke ha Ghana no ne ke Ghana ya she eye ne sane wo representative ye second vice president ya CAF. It is not about him Katokweku. He Katokweku there since he came to power wo football ebashi totally. Can you qualify for under 17 youth championship? No what pedigree no your under 17. No one win the cup down. No but when you qualify what tournament where senior beer about joy me no nekele as a CAF. It's absolutely no. Well, thank you for your time. I am grateful. Umashi TV call they are grateful. The listeners too on the radio are also grateful. I'll come back to you. Kenoko yene sanewo wiye be ofane. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you.
Omashi kwalo eke watu ebolo nyinye kwa TV eke nibo watu ya radio no the punchline na gbeke na nke bahanye ye efianye nenye wiyo. Prince Donu leji he's a member of the graphic sports leji editor Donu's Corner ko okwe was sports in terms of media. He's one guy you can't take anything away from him. He's on top of his job, and he was at the Congress this afternoon at the Ghanaman Soccer of Excellence. As show you know, Mr. Raf Jambra, lawyer Raf Jambra, name lawyer Raf Jambra. He is a former chairman of Bron Ahafo Regional Football Association. Lawyer ni lehu baba line no lehu ba wie fie about decision komene I take your Congress quickly Maya studio annex Kobe again I mean how advert or next advert no back to studio where Kobe ofane call ya again no how next advert no back to studio ofane.
I go by the name Dima. I work at Sunset Beach, and I assure you, if you come to Sunset Beach, you won't regret coming here. You can come here and have fun with your family, give you food and affordable services. We now have bikinis, bonnets, nets, and please, it's free for ladies on every Friday.
Sales going there. We have samosa, we have burger, we have pizza, we have a lot of it. And when you go inside, our puto is very clean and serene.
Sunset Beach, we are the best. Expect more. Bye bye.
The punchline net bekene minke bahanye mena Tuesday 12 August 2025 bo ole Ghana Football Association to Congress Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence Pam Pam to be precise Mr. Ketokraku the I hope so be aboko and net yanka binguye yanka bin share near tea and say Ghana football your congress and now Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence Pram in Penifoko do honomono almost aqua yeah ama the Mr. Ketokweku and I say I extended term limit no from 210 edia ko 310 Mr. Jamra and na congress also our pram and hu niam nyina as a lawyer our di football achi acha yie minim se boachi adom afi yakwa go for dot young golfers awusunyane ansa no mbedu baabi a ombedu bebo blasters na what di football achi ti football asi yie emra yie pa boy komo kakra ba niam e course our congress ni
I think you see what Congress is level. You never be pretty sure hold on. The kind. Maybe I pass where you treat media for. I want to park Congress girls. The sense that football media free and able to boy kaka. What am I there for? Gray with the room or you through that here with the room. That's a good cafe for a general meeting. One year company or Ghana company that could have been built on Ghana. I want to move forward general meeting. Yeah, allow my media for a Friday. And then if you move Congress,
hello lawyer council patron as a TV and as a obi kasa wo chi patron oh excuse you nkakra na as a ba okay what do you that's why and then they may walk Congress and many years of the DBSA as a media for any man the Bushman. I said for Pastor one more Congress, not a more crime, more money, they must against the Pata. A Congress again, and then I can acquire over not. And you push. I have to now baby yet. And I Ghana Football Association, so members in Namoma. Now, you may be for football, you mobile. And then the political crutching. And then the security form was a black and white. Wouldn't send that for taxes. They have one and I see one. Now, then the Congress grounds not ever done a security zone. I will say for Sunday, my witness. I see media. Don't be sorry, Yamani do on a man. And I make up pretty because events leading to the Council of Congress. And then India, which is to say, the boy and day. And I mean, yes, I say, you must find him away. This is
colleagues from other media companies, and they'll tell you that easy with Congress and then
Council, Nanya dear Efekra, but so Osha, the main agenda no on board no ye say, almost a term no from 2 term, and ya got 3 term. Almost me ye, and Osha voter, almost to me, or Honomuswa. As our knee and so catch it. Do now 114 a vote 2 for ye. 3 apps the knee on 1 vote 2, and a 6 so a vote 2 against you say, Omontias Yampene, and she said, yes, sir, terminal. Then I walk off we no more.
So I know about TV. I now know Bratislava. Not say, yeah, 2 hour brass. Now, bra, at the time, wouldn't be near 2 hour. If I don't think it is make up to see, I think you must like I said, they to a bed here, and I met 2 hour the bra. That's the kind of voting party and I won't know Congress. So then there's a football 20, they've been cowered into submission. Now, you don't be no cry, sorry, but the Casampo Congress or Grana. Yantia Samianca. You will be the to Congress. The most in them party on a major topic, sort of amendment. Now, you see, I'm money debate, and money by the 90 million in what position one of many, one of the and that was what transferred our Congress today. Today, our Congress, I was the only person that made the opportunity to class a meeting maker. And if I'm not president and as a general secretary, I said, maker. Yeah, I'm many years a meeting, boom, meeting, and come up. How can we offend a Congress when all that we were separate? Speeches from the president, the general secretary, from the officers and all that. But the one that has a money and a dear. If I have money and a dear, no, not to obey executive council. I'm executive council for 1 hour. They're not taking the one need you. It is a one of my Congress of Money and that idea will be ever to swap. Yeah. And I think it's tired. I want to obey the old brother, and I want to obey the papa. And I'm about to hold us all the one. With the answer, I'm to about a simple. So now we'll transfer our Congress today. And I can tell you that if we have put this vote into a secret ballot, it would have had something different or been something different. But yes, the graph would say, yes, you see, the proposal for amendment about Congress. Amendment about Congress. If you are the national separately, the same as you change the tenure of the presidency in the Franco sentence. If you don't know about the representative women from the executive council, no, yes, Master Money Panning a day, and your second vice chair of the Ghana Football Association. If you get transitional provisions here, then you feel on the front side, if you normalize it by and I get to first time, they say, I'm a full-fledged member of FIFA. Now, we are not the country, so I have 3 amendments we need to have. You consider as one document, near to swap one to say. See what you do. And maybe for the fact that they are young to abide the day, and the person who is coming to represent women's football, Umbra, second vice. But I may also be against the fact that they have extended the tenure of the president to 3 things. If you take it in that woman, and some of us tried raising that point. One of the years to have a navy, and that's the one thing to have a navy. Here was you will be done.
Council, that means that and the Congress, you know, you bully Congress for an answer. Were they equipped to come into terms with what the current administration wanted to do?
And that's the leadership of the Ghana Football Association. The listener know what's specific overwhelmingly, maybe about Congress to Obama. But I'm happy that a few bold spirits were able to put their hands up to say, get the enforcement near my ways. some of us believe that the airports are not the Nanya before Ghana football. That's a free Arabic, near my baby baby. But you will see a touch of whatever you need from Hanoi. A year or a statue to be Nana and they or pretty under. So after Nana, a new prisoner. But it didn't have limited. That's why you travel on the team for more casting. But I never actually took 13 years ago. And so I'm going to be saying, at the time I was leaving office, don't you forget, say, no, you're a FIFA Council member. Now you're the Vice President of the Confederation of African Football.
Sure.
Yes, but you can say, what can you do? And that's what they buy, and an normalization committee buys. The normalization for what you would do, they consulted broadly. A football for Yanni and after good as their car, so they pay about performance now with Yana Swing. They're money 8 years ago. Sabi, Ibrahim Dramani Mohammed, out here condition. Only 4 years for Diamond and it's only 4 years. Ghana Juma, is a president, son. As was in football for him. As a papa, as a president, near about 8 years. The answer my hair can say, you will say focus your attention on and how corporate Ghana ever been young. It is so good and wait for that year. No one is capable. We have kept the first one. One of my years old football now more on the air. Do the back at the spectators and one of my box in my bed about the ball. Play a woman yesterday, I was saying, your cousin, you can say you're the president in 10 years. And waiting. I go back and then we are going back to the status quo. Status quo now, man, but yesterday. And after today, by in the normalization. And 1 year I am cooking. Then any boy, I'm not saying by it. And I'm saying that media for the paper, no matter what they see will Congress in dinner. And then they will black out completely. Yeah, my media for my Congress one number. It's not saying that's all the court number can't panel. One of the court number would be more effort fire fast why Congress. No, we see that. Congress are quack. But I continue to tell people there were people who would be on their feet arguing for hours. And the identity will accommodate all of them. Because Kofi Manus, the lawyer Kwame Topiako, the Kudifianus.
Well, for the side, Palmer.
Yeah, exactly. Oba, only he is finance man, he's serious man. Oba, the arguments, for hours. And then the one, Emma Puna, Domino, in the Dam, we have been moved to the Punia Echo. But the United was never ever afraid. Say, we've been debating issues about Congress. You didn't endorse it. You didn't India, and then they are sent to Congress. If you only what the other two know, I'm not saying yes. No, I'm not saying yes here to it. People are also more than here. Just one more show. Now,
now, I didn't know young for ballot embassy or my young caster ballot to know.
In 2020, together with other 43 members, maybe they propose a command Ghana Football Association catch up and say, why are you first why you're Congress by your 2 year ban? And you are getting before. So I say, people know what is so worshiping. So they got to know Tina, it's also a victimizing. And then every time I want to my youth way. Every time I want to team way. Every time I want to the team way. Every time I want to do why are they for your ready football? What is the way? What is the idea? And to be able to protect investment in a labor country move, you have a unity my day. I say, baby. And so people have been cowered into submission. But it is using I won't get a football. It is making sure that you media for them and the other people that set on me. They have my way. It is the reason why corporate Ghana don't have trust in us. It's the reason why we are not getting the right sponsorship. And now every sponsorship is by here. So we see one month more country. It is something which is heavily backed by government. You need to be a worker now, so it has a full backing of government. It can't be that it's like a corporate Ghana be a bigger. So I got some better headlines for that of the Ghana Football Association. We haven't seen that in a long time. But the person. Capital Bank was one of my Super Sports was on by
Go First Ghana Limited.
They will go for Ghana Limited. They will Star Times also where they want to buy it. Today, we're not seeing now what we do know is that every partner today, I say it's hardly backed by government. I should tell you that corporate government government, we need to deal with my headache. We should be concerned about that.
Raf.
Not about the tenure of the president.
Lawyer. Michelle, so we are lawyer. Now, we are former chairman of Brown Hartford Regional Football Association. Former, we are club owner. Now, what the football a chair unimimramuno. Osha, Dana, you bet me, am I the near two in place? Ebema your football, et me a 2 pound. Nasa 3 times we on person who propose you are on person with the come when you know. And you bet me a year at the afternoon. Lawyer. Lawyer, Congress keke but Congress we are muko ye no ye ku no muko ye so nim say ku
the person has perpetrated the coup of that constitution. And what happened today is the perpetration of the coup d'etat on the very constitution. In 2019.
And in fact, we must not accept coup d'etat in this country or any of our institutions. No more. Lawyer.
Mashi TV ajatwenge kemenshi
just to ensure that
lawyer, thank you for your time. Many time ne said in komo. That was our issue with him. Medawase pa Nyamisha. Lawyer Ralph Jambra, former Brown Hafo Regional Football Association chairman. And anyway, yenya na yanino edi in command. Said your name be can carry. My name is Charles Owusu Ansa, and a work studio. Hand say he's chairman and as a president of National Sports League Ghana. I find FSLG. Mr. Charles Ansa, and then the time no your real kakra. Mr. Charles, once again, good evening.
Good evening.
My power chose and because of Congress, no, a fire tide.
Oh, my TV, what I can't
Mashiti me kemenshi.